You've heard of the Backrooms' endless, yellow, buzzing corridors. A glitch in reality where you're never supposed to end up, and if you do, you never come back. But what if I told you someone actually found them? Not in a game, not in a story, but in real life, live streamed, live, on Reddit, and then vanished. This is the story of LostInData, and a live stream that chilled thousands before it was wiped from the internet. Tonight, on Faceless Horror, we explore the cursed truth behind the Backrooms. It started like many horror rabbit holes do on Reddit. On July 2nd, 2025, a user with the handle LostInData posted on the liminal space subreddit. The title? I think I found the place all these memes come from. The post showed a photo, a blurry image of a yellow-tinted hallway, water-stained carpet, buzzing fluorescent lights. No windows, no doors, no furniture. Just space. Some users thought it was AI generated. Others called it fake. But the top comment read, "Why does this look too familiar?" That's when LostInData replied, "I'll go back tomorrow. I'm bringing a GoPro and a hotspot." The next day, July 3rd, 2025, he went live. At first, only 17 people tuned in. But within 20 minutes, it exploded. Thousands joined as the camera moved through a decrepit stairwell, then into what looked like an old office basement. Concrete walls, exposed pipes, nothing unusual. Until the camera caught something strange. A rusted metal door welded shut with a giant "Do Not Enter" painted in faded red. But he entered. "Anyway," he said, "it's ice cold down here. I don't see my breath, but I feel it. You know what I mean?" The chat was filled with, "Don't go in. It's just a meme, bro. Turn around." But then he turned the camera, and everything changed. He stepped into the Backrooms. That's what people called it. But this wasn't CGI or a game mod. It was real. The room was massive, yellowish, buzzing. Viewers watched as he walked through endless hallways. The geometry didn't make sense. Some corners looped, some stretched and twisted, some led nowhere. He laughed at first. Then, after 10 minutes, he said, "I'm not sure where the exit is anymore." Another 5 minutes later, "Okay, my hotspot just said I'm not connected to any GPS point." That's not possible. That's when things got darker. Literally, the lights flickered. A deep humming sound started, almost mechanical. He whispered into the mic, "Did you hear that?" It sounded like ... breathing. Then came the chat spam. "Something moved behind you." A tall, blurry figure, not human, limbs are too long. Its face completely smooth. It followed him from the far end of the hallway. Never running, just gliding. He didn't notice until his flashlight flickered. He turned the camera. Nothing. Then suddenly all sound cut out. For 3 full seconds, the live stream played in silence. Then a sound, guttural, like bones grinding, and then his voice panicked. "I don't know where I am." Everything changed. I turned the corner, and now it's all wet. The walls are wet. He turned the camera again. Now the walls dripped with black liquid. The floors reflected faint footsteps. "Not his own," he whispered. "I think it's following me." The final moments of the stream are what viewers still argue about. He started running. The halls became unstable, some cracking, others warping in real time. The stream quality dropped. Chat flooded. "Get out. Run. What is that thing?" Then, static. One frame. Paused forever on this. He cornered in a tight hallway. The figure behind him. Its hand, just inches from his shoulder. And then black screen. Stream offline. That was the last anyone saw of LostInData. Moderators removed the stream 12 hours later. The account was deleted. The original post? Gone. Erased. Even the Royplodes were mysteriously corrupted, audio missing, timestamps scrambled. But someone archived a few Reddit comments before deletion. User named you out of bounds Luke claimed, "This isn't new. It's just the first time someone live streamed it." They listed other alleged disappearances, people who vanished while exploring abandoned malls, subway tunnels, and liminal spaces. Each had one thing in common. Their last known location was near buildings scheduled for demolition, with GPS anomalies reported around the time of disappearance. And here's the chilling part: a user from Cleveland, Ohio, Feasum City, as the streamer visited the basement. They posted a photo of the welded door. It was sealed again, but this time, the words "he never left" were scratched into the rust. Asterisk, many call it an elaborate hoax. An ARG. A brilliant viral campaign, but then came the DM leaks. A Redditor shared a screenshot from early 2025. LostInData had messaged him about a recurring dream. "I keep waking up in this yellow hallway. There's no end. Just doors that loop, and something's waiting behind one of them." He thought it was sleep paralysis. But then he said he found the same hallway in real life. Psychologists call this dream bleed, a condition where dream imagery invades waking life, often triggered by trauma or experimental drugs. But what if it wasn't that? What if places like the Backrooms exist? Glitches in reality, gaps between dimensions, and what if some people are just more vulnerable? Like a magnet, drawn in. Asterisk, on July 7, 2025, a Reddit moderator received a package. No return address inside a USB drive, and a single note: "I glitched through. Don't follow." The USB contained only one file, a single image. It showed a long hallway, yellow, wet, empty. Except for one thing. In the far back corner, a figure. Face pixelated, but the clothes? The same hoodie LostInData wore in the live stream. He's still there. Somewhere in the Backrooms. Still wandering. Or worse, he's part of it now. Asterisk, what do you think happened to you, LostInData? Was it all a hoax? A marketing stunt? Or did he slip into the one place no one was ever meant to find? Let us know in the comments. And remember, if you ever find yourself in an empty hallway with no windows, no clocks, and the buzzing never stops, don't go in further. Because if the Backrooms are real, you might never come back out. Subscribe for more true digital horrors, and we'll see you in the next one. Or maybe you won't.